that woman, princess or whatever she calls herself, the thunder that will fire her, the thunder is still in the deep freezer. Blowing press up.
Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is ADAOBI NNOLI, coming to you live from City of Abuja, Nigeria. Kindly like, comment, subscribe and click the bell button down below and also share with everybody around you. Welcome once again to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing a reaction / review on Skinny Girls in Transit, titled It's Complicated. Yes, everything is complicated at this point in time. Yes, Mama Tiwa has been scammed. Like, I knew she was going to be scammed. Made a woman asked for 2 million naira cash. I knew that was a problem. You cannot be asking for cash. 2 million. Do you know what 2 million naira is? 2 million naira is a whole lot. So I knew that was a problem. Then congrats to Tiwa. Tiwa has been nominated for the OAP Awards. But even with the congratulations, her husband is still going through some issues because the company sponsoring his company is threatening or has threatened or has even moved their sponsorship to Fabrice company. You remember Fabrice, right? Fabrice, so many seasons ago, right? Fabrice and Tiwa had something some seasons ago, but now everything then but it seems every day one thing about Fabrice keeps coming up. Like, we thought we were done with Fabrice, but it seems Fabrice is just always in the picture here and there. But let's see how that goes. Let's see how Mide will be able to handle this whole situation. And then we now go ahead to see Wosi and Kwame. Like, wait first, why was Wosi saying you should have given me, is it money or be whatself? Like, do you know this guy? This guy came to your house and brought flowers, and next thing that you should have given me something else. Like, I don't understand why she actually did or acted that way, because you don't know this guy. This is not the way to welcome visitors in your home. You first of all hear what the guy has to say, who he came to see. You're not the only one living in that house as to start concluding that, okay, he came to see you and the gift was for you. Well, that is for Wosi. Then Mama Tiwa comes in and meets them and like, okay, you're who? You want to see my daughter? And you know Mama Tiwa now, anytime she sees fine people, like, she's always happy about it. So she goes ahead to Kwame. That doesn't sound like a Nigerian name. And then Tiwa comes in, and it's not Tiwa, Shalewa now comes in and like, what are you doing here and all of that. You know, truth be told, I did not expect Kwame to actually come and apologize to Tiwa. What am I saying, Tiwa? To actually come and apologize to Shalewa. I was thinking Shalewa would still go ahead to plead and beg and all of that. But, well, that assumption came false. So Kwame came to the house, he brought flowers and came to apologize to Shalewa. Well, that is one sign, one red flag of an abuser. An abuser will always have an excuse to justify his actions. So he came pleading that, oh, he was so busy and he took out the whole work stress on Shalewa, that Shalewa should please forgive him, blah 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 blah. Shalewa did. You know these people that are really abusive, like, they have a way of actually getting around things and having their way. So I don't blame Shalewa, really. I'm sure she felt, okay, since it was just this, let me just give him a try again and all of that. You know, we ladies are like that sometimes. You see something that is fishy, but you just want to give the person a second chance again and see how it goes. But let's see how far, whether he would still be abusing. Yeah. And then we now see the scene of Didi and Jen Okocha. See, when it comes to you going into a relationship with someone that already has kids, I think it's something that both parties, the person that has kids and then the other person that is single without kids, I think both parties have to really sit down and think it through. Like, I understand both parties. Yeah, the one with the kid will be like, okay, why are you rejecting me because I have a kid? Is it I have kids? Because for this Jen Okocha, I think she has 2 kids and Editi too has 2 kids. So I think it's something that both parties should both sit down separately and actually say, okay, is this what I can get into? Is this what I can go into? One party shouldn't make the other party feel bad about it. This lady, Didi, has her own points, like saying, okay, no, she's not ready to be a mother yet, to start mothering, she's not ready to be a mother yet, yes, to start taking care of those kids and all of that. I understand where she's coming from. I completely understand where she's coming from that. But at the same time, again, remember when Jen was now trying to explain the problem she has with dating people, how people get to reject her because of what she loves. That is because she loves her children. People get to reject her because she loves her children. I understood as well, but at the same time, you don't make people feel bad for rejecting you. Not really rejecting you. See, everybody's goals are different. What you desire is different. So I don't think people should really feel bad if one person's choice is against your choice. You shouldn't be happy that, okay, oh, this thing is already a problem, so let's just withdraw than getting into it, and then at the end of the day you find out that this is a problem, and now it now gets very difficult to withdraw from the relationship. So I think it's good that that both parties sit down and shall talk together. Then Didi now going to beg Editi and all of that is what I did not really understand. I don't think Didi should have really begged him, because from my understanding, I felt Didi knew what she wanted. She did not want to be a mother immediately. You get, and all of that, because the reason she gave before, like, I want to be with this guy and something, and maybe he the children might be having visiting day or children's day out or whatever, and then the man will not be there for her. I understand that part, but she going to beg the man again, and now the man giving her attitude again is what I don't get it. Because the man should understand where she is coming from, and like, okay, I understand where you're coming from, fine, but this should have been handled this way and all of that and all of that. Well, I did not like that saying. That is just Misha. And then Wosi is just a case right now, because see, you see that last episode where Mama Tiwa was praying for Wosi and Ewa. I think that prayer is not working. I think Mommy Tiwa needs to call Woli at this point in time, because Wosi is refusing to use her sense. Like, you've seen that this woman that duped your madam, your momda, is a friend or is an auntie to your friend or to your colleague in the sewing class. You now go ahead and still involve AY in it. Like, can't Wosi just learn for once? Can't Wosi learn that this AY is just a case? AY is just of no good. AY would never bring anything good in this life. She goes ahead. Yes, you did not see mommy at home when you arrived, when you came back home. What you should have just done is keep quiet until maybe when mommy comes back, and then you tell her everything that happened. Not going to tell AY, because definitely, and AY is up to no good at all. Then AY goes ahead to, okay, I'm going to think about it, something that will benefit the family. You know, AY is a very crafty person, because if he had said, let me think about it and see how it can benefit me, definitely will not agree to that. So he now goes ahead to twist it and say, okay, I'm going to think about a way it can benefit the whole family. And then we'll see did not just think it like, this is a problem with that. AY, why did you even tell the AY in the first place? That is even my note. This we'll see. Is it that she don't used to look at Mama Tiwa's makeup, or she don't used to look at Shalewa's makeup? This her makeup is becoming something else. Like, it's becoming worrisome. Can she please just turn it a little? Or Shalewa should just teach her small now. Can't Shalewa teach her small? Like, stop doing like this and stop doing like that. Her makeup is something else now. Then that scene where the police officer came to interrogate or investigate or make inquiry about the Madam Princess and how she took the money with Mommy Tiwa and all of that. Well, yes, it's needed. You report to the police and then hear what the police will have to say. Let them do the investigation and blah blah blah. But what I liked about that scene is that moment where Mommy Tiwa and Tiwa actually sat down to talk and all of that. Do you know sometimes people talk to you? Sometimes it might not be, when someone talks to you, you might be thinking, okay, this person is talking to you for a particular situation. But most times, if you think it through, it's actually for a situation that is yet to come, a situation that is about to come, like it's still in front. But you might just be thinking, okay, this person is just saying this thing for saying sake. Then, like, I love the way Mama Tiwa sat Tiwa down and spoke to her, like, see, I know who you are, I know you're a strong woman and all that, but involve your husband, listen to your husband and all of that and all of that. And I feel that statement that she made, that advice she gave to Tiwa, was in regards to the next scene when Mide came and was begging Tiwa to come back to the station completely and all of that, and Tiwa was like, no, you know, I feel that advice was supposed to be for this particular scene. I felt Tiwa should have at least, okay, no problem, since the station is going through a whole lot of crisis at the moment, okay, let's see how we can go, let me see how I can give up this and then come to this, since this is my family's company and I'm going to do it for my own good, this is my husband begging me. But you know, Tiwa was like, no, she cannot, she's sorry about it, that she wish she could change, she wish she could actually agree to the whole coming back and all of that, but she can't at this moment. She's sorry about it. I feel that advice was for her to take. That advice Mama Tiwa gave her then was meant for this particular scene, but Tiwa said no, she returned it down, and definitely don't expect Mide to be happy about it, because this thing he's begging you, what Mide was begging Tiwa for, is for the benefit of the both of them. But Tiwa felt, yeah, she knew better and all of that. Mide would definitely be angry, yeah. Like, who won't be angry really when you beg your partner to do something that you know it's going to be of benefit to both of you? Definitely both, he will be angry, the other party will be angry. And then we get to see Mohammed in a club. And I didn't know Mohammed was a drinker. I did not know that, but sometimes, you know, people just go into drinking out of depression and frustration and all of that. And then we get to see Farida. Farida was looking hot, you know. See, ladies, you don't have to change yourself because of a guy. If a guy wants to love you, let him love you for who you are. Like Farida trying to change to be the good Muslim girl in quotes, so that Mohammed will like her and all of that. You see that it didn't really help, because I think Mohammed likes ladies the way Farida is, and the way Shalewa, he likes that kind of ladies that are yuppie, not the whole what do you even call them now? I'm looking for one word. There's one word. Not this kind of ahajia style and all of that. I don't think Mohammed is that kind of guy. Yes. So now Farida was trying to be, okay, let me be that hajia, good Muslim girl kind of person. But Mohammed wasn't really cool with that kind of lifestyle. And then you can see that maybe if she had dressed the way she's dressing presently, maybe something would have happened. Maybe that relationship would have actually started right from beginning. But no, she wanted to be the Hausa good girl and all of that, and it didn't turn out well. See, I don't think you should change for any guy, because especially when you have not started dating, I don't think you should change it, because a guy that will love you for who you are will love you for who you are. It's just like you changing. Okay, just assume now that Farida and Mohammed has started something, and then Farida now has to keep dressing like that hajia style. She's going to live a frustrated life at the end of the day, because this is not her lifestyle, but she's just doing it because of the guy. And at the end of the day, you just have to continue, because you cannot come and change halfway, like when the guy is already in love with you, and then you now come and start dressing this way, and then the guy's like, why did you change? And if you say, okay, you're not going to change, you're going to continue that way, you'll just be frustrated at the end of the day, because this is not your lifestyle. You were just doing it to please this guy. So at the end of the day, I don't think it's advisable to change for somebody, especially when people are not even dating. Change for the person just so that the person can like you and all of that, because you just live a frustrated life at the end of the day. So I don't think that was necessary. But I feel Mohammed and Farida might become an item now, since it's obvious now that Mohammed, but well, let me even ask her, is Mohammed really loving her because of how she looks, or maybe he's loving her because of her personality and all that? But I still feel Mohammed and Farida might be an item. And then we go ahead to see Kwame and Shalewa, and they were practicing, rehearsing, dancing and all of that. And then the call comes in, and Shalewa is like, go ahead, make your call, pick your call and all of that. And Shalewa mistakenly drops a glass. She did not drop a house. She did not drop a plane. She dropped a glass. A glass that is not even, I don't know. A glass that is what? A glass, just a glass. And then Kwame goes ahead to give her a dirty slap. And I'm like, hey. For what? Because I dropped a glass, you now slapped me. As in, I don't understand. Like, I'm trying to understand why he even slapped her in the first place. It's not coming in. It's not sinking. So because a lady drops a glass, he did not even want to find out, oh, were you hurt? Baby, are you hurt? Did he hurt you? Did you hurt yourself and all of that? The next thing is, why? And I'm like, whoa, this guy is really an abusive person. And if Shalewa should give him another go ahead, should give him another chance, then I'm sorry for Shalewa. Like, I'm so sorry for Shalewa. This guy is definitely an abusive person that would abuse you, hit you for no just reason. At the end of the day, he'll just come with a trolley load of flowers. Please forgive me and all of that. It's not called for. If you know you're an abusive person, it's either you control yourself, you go for therapy and all of that, and stop putting people into unnecessary emotional stress. That is what I think. So I don't think Shalewa should go back to him. But what I foresee is that Shalewa might now want to go back to Mohammed, and it might be too late, because Mohammed, and Farida might now be an item. So I don't know. What are your thoughts on this particular episode? Because it's really complicated. Yes, it's complicated. What are your thoughts on this particular episode? Leave it in the comment section. Let's chat, let's talk about it, and I'll see you in my next review, which is next week Friday. See you. But before then, watch my videos. I post videos, I make videos, I upload videos within the week. That is before that Friday. So see you in my other videos before my next reaction video. Have yourself a lovely day, and please, let's try and stay safe, stay alive, wash our hands, and be good. Basically, stay indoors, because police people are arresting everybody now. Even if you go for jogging, they'll arrest you. So please stay safe, and let's all be good. See you. Bye.